Mr. Frags here from ArmageddonGaming.com, and these are every single relic and shade in Dante's Inferno. This is an 18-minute video, so sit back and get ready to get a couple of achievements here. So you get the first one by talking to the poet. Then you'll be running down this bridge, and then some people will ambush you there. And sooner or later I'll go around and there'll be this guy here, and we're gonna show him the hard way what happens when he's a bad boy. This is what happens when you're a bad boy. Eat that. Oh, that never gets old. And then we'll be climbing on this body wall. And then you have to go up there, but instead of going up, go across, and we'll get over here. And the next one will be over here. You just gotta show this guy what your blade looks like up close, and there you go. Looks pretty good. And then you'll be running by that big dude's head. Push his head off for an achievement, and then run over here, and you'll get this relic. And then you're gonna get this coin probably, or Beatrice part thing. And then you'll be over here near the poet.
The unblessed infants, baptism they did not have.
So the poet will give you one, and then you got to go through the poet's door.
Newborn souls. Limbo shows no mercy for these babes.
What are you? Shade or living?
And then right where the poet was, like I said, just go through this door. It's a little trap door, so watch out when you go through. You'll more than likely get hit there, so don't worry about it. And then guess what we're gonna do to her? Yep, there it is. I wonder where they go, because you kill them in hell, so there's really not much else for them to go. But then you'll be in this room, and instead of going straight, pull that switch. Going straight brings you to the boss. But if you pull that switch, that statue in the middle will disappear, and lo and behold, there's a relic. Ding! And then kill the boss of the area for this relic. Look at that, we're almost a quarter of the way done. Oh, this is a monster video. And then you'll be swinging from rope ladder to rope ladder, and you'll come over to these two body ladders. Just gotta climb all the way up. And then you'll find this lady, and now I start absolving people. I had a change of heart. And then we'll be running down this big lust highway and go up to this statue, the second before the last one, I believe, and you can climb down here on these body ladders, jump across, and there will be another relic waiting for you. Then you'll have this big air suction thing. Talk to Mr. Poet dude over here. And what does he give us, like always?
What great desire has brought her to this woeful pass?
A relic. Bet you guys wouldn't have guessed that by now. Then you'll be at the top of this big lift, which you'll learn not to like as you play the game. You can drop down this side and grab this character over here. and that'll give you an achievement for absolving the two. I don't know what the hell I was doing, but absolving the two lovers. And then if you can time that better than I can, you'll take no damage through the lightning. And this guy's not a lover, so we're gonna show him one edge of our blade. And then you can drop down here as soon as I figure out how. And pick up this relic. And then you beat the boss of this area to get another relic. And then right as you drop down to the next area, you'll be on this rope line thing. And if you go all the way to the right, you'll have a relic. Who knew? I sure didn't. And then when you kill the first boss of this area, yeah, he blew up. Guess what we get? Another relic. Who would have guessed? Certainly not I. And then running down your main path here, right next to the save point. We don't care about the souls. We do care about putting this lady where she belongs. Or doesn't belong. And then as you jump out that mouth we were just in, you come over here and the first mouth on your left will have another one of our little buddies. Look at that, we're almost halfway done here. Before the big mirror puzzle, just talk to the poet.
But can these souls never be released from their fate?
And I don't think it, oh, yep, he did give us a relic. Caught me by surprise. And now you gotta swing all the way over here to, instead of jumping down there on the rope line that you're supposed to, you can land on that body ladder with some tricky jumping, and it'll give you a relic. And then moving into the next area, you'll have to jump up there, but instead shimmy across this well-hidden ledge. And a relic will be hiding over here. And we'll just stand there for a minute. And then you'll be jumping up these moving cogs. And instead of keep moving on, and instead of falling as well, jump up here, and then you gotta jump around this moving cog right there, and you'll find somebody to absolve or punish. We're gonna punish her. I wasn't feeling too nice today. And then in this big body smashing area, you gotta jump onto that right moving platform. So instead of missing, hurry up and get over here. Jump onto this middle one, and then you can jump onto this right one, and in that little alcove you'll find another one of these whatchamahoosits. And then you'll be in this room with a bunch of big spinning blades. There's going to be 2 of them in here. One of them's right in the center. I suggest stopping the blades first, because those things are no fun. And then, assuming you don't miss, you can just jump there and jump across, but I found it's kind of tricky. So, hop up here and just keep jumping across. And then over here you can see is a person to... What are we going to do this one? We're going to baby punch her. Oh, man. So we pass the poet. We're just gonna shimmy across here. There's a relic in this cell, and there's a Beatrice coin in the cell before that, or silver coin. There are no Beatrice coins here, just those Beatrice cross part things. Then you'll come up to that save point, and then if you keep running over here, we'll find somebody. She doesn't get baby punched. She mustn't have been pregnant. And then beating the boss of this area gets you this relic. Okay, we're over halfway done. This is just flowing right along. Then almost directly after fighting that boss and getting that relic, you go over there and jump on that ledge, and there's a relic. And there's another poet relic to get. This guy's just loaded, and I don't see any pockets on this guy. I don't know how he's carrying these things around. Then you'll see that breakable wall. I don't suggest breaking that wall with your scythe, because you'll more than likely fall into that pit. And baby punched. No, he punches her in the stomach first, but then he just takes it that whole other step. Well, this is that whole other step right there. That's just unnecessary, but he's got to do what he's got to do. And then you'll see the poet right there. If you jump up 2 platforms to the right, you'll find checkerboard. It's just like finding Christmas presents. Look at that, it's Christmas for this one because she didn't get baby punched. And then directly going into Heresy, you talk to this jabron over here.
Might those damned here be seen?
This guy moves pretty fast. He's always 1 step ahead of us. Look at that. Another step ahead of us there, but he's not going to give us anything this time, so fuck him. Instead, you climb up this rope ladder. And sooner or later we'll find the relic up here. Oh, there he is. It's like a dog/goat thing that holds the relic. And then you'll be swinging our way across this line, and you can't miss this one. It's right below you. This is actually the way to go, so if you miss this one, you've probably missed a lot of other ones. And I'm going to have to say you need some help. And then another one directly in our way. This one's blocking your way, so if you miss that one, you just don't belong playing video games. And then we'll be in this room spitting flames. The first one you can get right off the bat. Just jump off that platform here into this little alcove, whatever it is, cove. Then the second one you can get after you turn the fire off. It'll be in this other alcove on the opposite side of the room. And I do suggest turning the fire off, because if not, it's going to ruin your day. And then we'll be body hopping over here, and those rocks are going to fall on you. But before you go up to those rocks, go ahead and slide down this ladder. And we'll find one of those relic type things that those people like. I wonder who put all these relics here. And why. Maybe swinging across, you'll see that big Mr. Bull guy. And instead of dropping down to the lowest one, stay on the second one, and we got Attila the Hun. And we got a relic. It's a twofer. And that gives us our last dark relic of the game, which brings us to an achievement/trophy. I'm obviously playing on the Xbox, so I get the achievement version of those two. The next one you'll have to climb all the way up there, but instead stop about halfway, go to the left, and we'll go right in here where one of my friends is going to log on because I forgot to turn my notifications off. And then directly in your path again is one of these characters. Absolved. I think I started absolving him here because I got auto absolve, and I just felt nice. I got most of these in the same day. But anyway, we're gonna hop up here, and absolving this guy gives you an achievement. We always like those achievements, or a trophy. Don't mean to discriminate. I'm not hating on the PS3. I own one, so I don't need you guys saying, "Oh, you little 360 fanboy," because I'm not. And I am also a relic collector and a baby puncher in some cases. This is not one of those cases. Yeah, I don't think I baby punch anyone else in this video, so if you're just getting your kicks off me baby punching, just go back and watch the video again. So here's another relic, and this will give us our light relic achievement. Even though we got both achievements for the relics, there's still one more relic to get, which will be this one you get off the boss. Doesn't count towards nothing. And then these next three, or there's only 6 more shades left in the game. There's these 3. Here's number 1. I think it's before, or I think it's after the first trial in fraud. The next one is after the 3rd trial. And it'll be right in your way. These are kind of hard to miss. The rest of them in the game are really hard to miss, so there's only one you gotta look for. You still don't gotta look that hard. And the last one on this oval is after the 9th trial.
My father. You've smiled upon me.
And then the first one in the final level is right off the bat. You'll get the save area, and we'll absolve that guy. The next one, you'll have to. This is one you actually have to look for. You just gotta climb up here. And the final one is after you cross the Bridge of Ice. Check back at Next Gen Walkthroughs or ArmageddonGaming.com for a full Inferno walkthrough on Dante's Inferno and much more.